I'm just heading out to get some blood work done, and I never leave the house without makeup. I'm very self-conscious about all of the sun damage that I have. I take great efforts to try to cover it up as much as I can. I start off with this, and I have a very eclectic makeup collection. I use a bit of everything. So this is the It Bye Bye Under Eye. And I like this only because, I mean, I don't think it covers dark circles. I like it because it's thick and it does cover a little bit of the color from the sunspots. And you can see here, this white one. I'm 53, and the sunspots started when I was probably about 30. They started coming, and then gradually were getting worse and just progressed over time. I always just start with that, and then I like to do my eyeshadow. And I saw this hack actually on some video somewhere about using your eyelash curler as a guide. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm just going to do what they showed, which is they put this here. And for older skin, you know, better to go sort of above the crease. This is what they say. So I'm just doing this. And I also have a very eclectic color collection of makeup. I wear a bit of everything. I do prefer purples and pinks and blues. I know my colors. That's the thing. I'm not into the beiges and the browns. I wish I was, but they're just not my colors. So I'm going to just add a little bit here and there. And as I said, I never leave the house without makeup. It's just who I am. I love having the color, and I feel like it does kind of, you know, brighten up my face. And this is actually ColourPop, an American brand. I love their products. They have a lot of really nice colors. So I'm just going to finish up here. I just kind of, there's no rhyme or reason to really anything I do. And I don't do all the new trends. I just feel like I just do what's best for me. I can't keep up with all these trends. So I just do what I think looks okay. Whether it is okay, I don't know, but also I don't care. I just want to wear what I want to wear. So I'm going to just swap out to this. This is actually Kiko. It's an Italian brand. I love them as well. So I'm just going to continue on, just putting my color here. And actually, normally I would have put this cover up on after the eyeshadow because I don't want the eyeshadow to flake off all over my face. But anyways, so I just, you know, do a bit of everything. There's, again, no real rhyme or reason to what I do. I just do whatever colors, and obviously probably also I'm doing everything that they say not to do when you're my age, but again, I don't care. I like what I like, and I just go with it. So I'm going to just use my makeup remover, and I use the Garnier. I find it works really well. So I'm going to just erase some of this little bit of leftover. So then I'm just going to go in again with this stuff here. So again, I mean, there's so many brands that I do like and use. I just, you know, when something runs out, I just go and buy something new. I don't really have any specific brands that I'm loyal to, I guess we'll say. I mean, if you have any comments or suggestions for, you know, age-friendly products, that would be wonderful. Okay, so I've done that, and then I go in with makeup on top, and I like this Sephora Best Skin Ever. I find it's nice and thick, which is good for me with all of the sunspots, and not necessarily good, I guess, for older skin, but I've got a double problem here, older skin and sunspots. So then I just use my hands, good old-fashioned way, and then go over top of that thick stuff that I put on earlier. So I'm just going to do this. And I mean, you have to just go with what you have. This is what I have. This is what my face looks like. There's not much I can do about it. I'm not willing to spend thousands of dollars to go and have it all, you know, removed. I'm just living with it. My hair, actually, I'm going to do a video about that too, because I do my own roots. and I'm about due. I'm trying to stretch it out to a few more days. So I always just buy the box and do it myself. Now, these spots here, more of these have appeared in the last few months, but luckily I wear glasses. I can't wear contacts because I have bifocal vision here. So luckily the glasses do kind of cover that spot there. But yeah, this is what I'm dealing with. It's horrible. It's the most self-conscious thing about myself. I mean, I'm overweight. I have PCOS, which is what I blame partly for that. You know, there's many different things, but this is the thing that I am the most self-conscious about. My face, and actually my hands have these sunspots as well. But I guess this is a sign of aging. And then I just kind of go in, even though you're not supposed to go under, go in with a little bit just in the corners. And then I might actually just go back in and get a little bit of lighter color just to put up here. I mean, I'm probably doing my makeup the way they did it in the 90s, but again, I don't care. And then my mascara, again, this is CoverGirl. I just use whatever. I'm not picky. I find something I like, I use it, and then when it's done, I move on and I might try something else. But if you have any suggestions, that would be very helpful and appreciated. And so, yes, I'm heading out to get some blood work done, and I requested my doctor to get a full panel of hormones and everything checked because I am 53 and I am in perimenopause and I have PCOS and I have insulin resistance. So there's a whole gamut of problems. But my blush, Too Faced, again, I have a very eclectic makeup collection. So here I'm just going, oh, that one went a little bit sideways onto the cheek, a little bit here. So I am going to use this and just take some off of the middle here. And again, I mean, I've said in my previous video that people always, you know, maybe have something to say that, okay, you're a little bit old to be wearing so much makeup, but again, I don't care. And I like it. I like the color. I've always been very colorful. As you can see, you know, we have a lot of color in our house. We have green walls, purple walls, red furniture. It's very colorful here. So this is Fenty Beauty. Actually, my daughter gave me this. So I just put a little bit on there, and then lipstick. This is Italian brand, again, Kiko. And this is you put it on and it just stays all day. It's amazing. So let's see here. Put your base coat on. And then you put the kind of like the primer stuff on top. And this stuff will stay on pretty much all day. And then I like to go in with this loose powder and just put a little bit, just to get rid of a little bit of the shine. And voila, I am done. And then my glasses, I have multiple glasses because I can't wear contacts, so I decided to buy lots of glasses. So I'm gonna maybe wear these ones today. Oh, I'm gonna put some earrings in. I'll show you the finished look. I decided to swap out my glasses and put these ones on because they match a little bit better. And I'm going to put these cute little owl earrings on for the fall, even though it's about, I think it's about 28 degrees today. So we've been very lucky with getting some extra sunny days. So I am going to head off to get the blood work done. I will let you know how it goes and what kind of feedback I get from the doctor. So stay tuned.